Okay, well, we got the carry unit on a steel bench. If you come in a little closer, you should be able to hear this. Put about 300 foot-pounds of torque on that, and that noise bellows through the whole car. So I've spun it around already a couple of times, and there's no teeth missing. The noise seems to be in the pinion gear, not in the sure grip unit. So what we'll do is we're gonna take this apart. We're gonna pull the ring gear out first, and we'll go from there. We'll take a look inside once I get the Aussie unit out.
2, 1.
All right, let's see if this. I've already broke them loose with a breaker bar. Earlier we were discussing how much this thing weighs, and I bet it's every bit of 80 pounds. Doesn't smell bad in here. Oil was clean. I bought this old Carrier used on a good old marketplace, and lasted about 2 years. So I was satisfied with that, I guess. Would have been nice if it lasted a little longer. I'm just going to loosen these up. Out of here. And once I get this out, we'll take a look at it. Go. Adjuster. The race for that side, the race for the other side, and there are no grooves, no cuts. Flat spots and needle bearings. That's looking good. If anybody's wondering, it's a 430 gear that is in here right now, but it may get changed. We'll see what happens. Yeah, them teeth are pretty worn in there. All right, we got to pull this nut off this yoke here and see what happens from there. Inch and an eighth on this side. Everybody's wondering. This may take a little hammering. This comes off. up. Point out it's made in the USA. Brace feels good in there too. Not the bearing. This must have been, wasn't loose because I tightened the hell out of it the other day and I couldn't tighten it anymore. They have these shims in here to get the proper gap forward or back. So take these parts and get them looked at. And we'll go from there. That's it. I'll take a break. Here we go.
Any signs of damage in there?
Yeah, this race is wore out. Well, we caught it before we really grenaded this thing, you know. So, we'll go from there. Have to pound the races out, or I might just send this unit out and get it fixed and put it back in. Not my specialty. I can take them, I can change these, but rebuilding these, you gotta have the right stuff. That's it. We lost a little of the reassembly footage, but the clanking noise we were having was the play between the ring gear and the pitman gear and the pinion gear. So by adjusting the side parts here that spin, I was able to walk the ring gear over till it meshed up. I'm going to use the word perfectly with the pinion gear. And a little trick I learned at the car lot from Mr. Van was put some grease in there and spin it around and around until you get it where you can see the gear is deep into the groove and centered. So that's where we're at now. So there it is. You didn't really miss much, guys. All I did was basically put it back together and realigned it. So now the clunking is gone. There was a real hard bang, bang, bang every time you moved it forward or backwards. And the side play was way out of whack. But it's back together now. Now all I gotta do is spend $6 or so on a seal for the front, pinion seal, and we can dump some more oil in it and go for it. And this thing will be back together. In case anybody didn't notice or cares to know, this is the 489 case, which is basically the strongest one. I can show you one reason why. You see these bolts that hold the ring gear on? Well, on this case, there's 2 sets of bolts that hold the ring gear on. Twice as many bolts, basically. Anyways, and the pinion gear, the pinion shaft, is much thicker than the 741 or the 742 case. So this is the tougher gear, but it's got the cone clutches, I should say, the cone sure grip in it, which is basically impossible to rebuild, but it still works. So the next thing we'll do is we'll probably put a spool in it when this one lets loose, if it lets loose. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Well, it's the next morning, and we're going to put this back in the car today, but I'd like to point out, not real important, but you come over here, you can read the side of the case. And the last 3 numbers are 489. And like I was saying earlier, that the pinion yokes, the pinion itself is much thicker and heavier duty. And also, I had mentioned the extra set of bolts that hold the ring gear on below these other ones. And they're left-hand threads. So remember, forget about righty-tighty and lefty-loosey. We're going with lefty-loosey to make you tighter. I don't know, that didn't come out right. Anyways, we're going to go left to make tight, right to come out. So the next video, when this thing grenades, we pull it out again. We'll go through the whole thing when we put the spool in.
It'd be running.
Okay, here we are again at Zappa's garage. Yeah, as you can see, we're installing the differential now, and all right, so we're under the car, and I'm waiting for it to focus. It's having a little trouble here. And we're tightening up the nuts that hold the differential, the carrier unit, onto the hub. And see, I got some silicone squishing out here and there, some heavy duty stuff, and we'll pick up with it after we get this all tightened up. Here we are, having a good old time here at Zappa's garage. Well, you guys don't know what you're missing. You got to come down here and see it for yourself. But anyways, we got the axles back in, slid them in. Now we're going to be bolting the backing plate to the housing, and then I'll get back under the car and put the drive shaft in. But right now I just wanted to get these axles in and the backing plates bolted back on.
We're going to be able to do burnouts in about an hour or two?
Yeah, we're going to pull the white car out, and I'm going to show my brother how to do a brake torque.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Hey guys, really appreciate you even looking at our videos and watching. Thanks for the thumbs up. And for the few of you that have shared the channel, we thank you very much for that. And keep watching. We're going to be taking this out for a ride. We got it all back together. The clank is gone. The lash feels right. The car rolls decently. You can push it. Nothing's tight. Nothing's too loose. Nothing's too tight. So we'll see if the do-it-yourself, old-fashioned way of repairing that differential is going to work. So the next video, you'll see us out again trying to destroy the rear end. Thanks again for watching. Like and share. See you guys soon.